welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Rye, and this is Rye's Reading Corner, and it's that time of the month where we get to play another round of TBR Jenga. Again, hello, I'm Rye, and this is Rye's Reading Corner. If this is the first time you're seeing my face, if you've not hit the subscribe button, please do so. It's super easy, and it really helps my channel grow. So as you can tell by my thumbnail and my little introduction, today we get to play another round of TBR Jenga. So if you're not familiar with TBR Jenga, I will put my playlist up above. I don't remember which side it goes on, but if you go back to January of this year, I go over the new rules for the new year. But basically, I roll dice, and it tells me how many pulls will be doing. I pull the Jenga pieces, which have prompts on it, and then I pick my books based off those prompts. Pretty basic, pretty easy. I'm so excited for April. Before we go into anything about April, let's see how I did in the month of March. The month of March, overall, I had an amazing reading month, and I still have about a week left. However, I did not finish my TBR. So the first one was a book with purple on the cover, and my Patreon picks Fix Her Up. I ended up unhauling it. I had no desire to read it, so I am going to count that towards credit in some way, because my whole point of Jenga is to get books off my bookshelf to read them or keep them and haul them, and so I ended up unhauling it, so I'm gonna give myself credit for that one. The Blood of the Chosen was for Nora pick, which unfortunately I did not get to that one because I ended up binging an entire other series, so I didn't get to that one. The next one was a seasonal read, and so I ended up swapping this out. Originally I had Twisted Games, but it was quite a snowy March, so I felt like I needed a snowy book. So I read Entire Voices in the Snow series by Darcy Coates, and that's all like snow on the cover, so I'm gonna substitute one in for that one. And then I read Voices in the Snow, which I did read. I read Saga for a secondhand book, which I did read, and then The Adventures of Amina al-Sarafi. I don't remember what the prompt was, but I tried it and I DNF'd that one. So overall, I did get to all the books I need to, really, besides one. So that means I will be adding an extra pull onto whatever number I end up rolling. So in terms of April, April's going to be an absolutely crazy, insane month. One of the major reasons is I am a co-host for the amazing Readathon Realmathon, which is hosted by Cassidy over with Covers with Cassidy. This is a fantasy-based readathon. However, you can read any genre that you want to, and I am so honored that I get to be a co-host again. And this year, I am the co-host with Steph from Steph Loves, and we are on Team Cyrus, which is Team Romance. Now, that does not mean you have to read romance. However, you do get extra points for reading romance, so I really want to get as much romance on my TBR as possible. Also, you get extra points for having indie reads, any hybrids. So I'm really trying to get as many books on this TBR that fit those categories, and pretty much we are competing against 3 other teams in hopes to be the last one standing. We want to be the team that wins, Team Cyrus. Our realm needs to win. So again, it's not too late to sign up for that. I will put the announcement video down below. Check it out. So obviously we're gonna be really romance heavy centered, some fantasy romance. There's also host favorites I want to add into. I have some fun themed vlogs for every week. It's gonna be crazy April. Also, we have Magical Readathon, which is hosted by G over at Book Rose, and I did just put up my TBR for this one, so I will put it up in the cards above. So I'm super excited for that one. And then I also would like to participate in Old School April, which is a really fun kind of horror themed readathon that is based off 80s, 90s, early 2000 horror stuff. And so I will put all the links and announcement videos down below. So please go check out all those readathons. It's really cool because you really can intermingle all of them together and participate in as many as you want as possible. So I'm really excited. I cannot wait to get to this TBR. So let's roll and see how many pulls I'll be doing for the month of April, which is also my birthday month. Okay, so I have Grayson with me. I have my it's hard to see him. I have my dice here. He's trying to jump up here. So Gray, you want to actually, why don't you just roll him right on here? You want to roll him right on there? Yeah. So he's gonna roll. Let's see how many pulls we're gonna be doing for the month of April. I'm so nervous. All right, ready, Gray?
Are you scared?
I am scared. All right, roll him right there. All right. Oh, okay.
Not bad.
Grayson rolled me a 7, which I also have to add a book on, so I have 8, which is okay because I do have a lot of reading to do this month. So we'll be doing 8. He is out. We're doing 8 pulls for the month of April. So let's go to pull number 1. All right, pull number 1 out of 8. Okay. Oh, that was scary. A buddy read or a book club pick? Okay, so for a buddy read or a book club pick, so actually this month the late night crew is taking the month off because of the Realmathon, because we're all 3 of us are, obviously Cassidy's the creator and Mel and I are both co-hosts for it, but Cassidy said that she wants to buddy read this, so we're gonna buddy read House of Hunger by Alexis Henderson. This is like a dark fantasy horror mix. I really like Alexis Henderson. The Year of the Witching was my favorite book in 2020, so I'm super excited to get to this one too. So Cassidy, I hope you're ready to read this whenever your horror whatever week is, that's when we'll be reading it. So let's go to pull number 2 out of 8. All right, let's go to pull number 2 out of 8. Extra pull. So we are up to 9 pulls. Book for a vlog project. Okay, so for a book for a vlog project, this is really easy because I am planning on vlogging every week for the month of April. And I'm not going to tell you what the themes are, but each week will have a theme. And this is a book I've been wanting to get to for a long time. And it is a fantasy romance, and it is Rhapsodic by Laura Thalissa. I know I'm saying that wrong. This is book 1 of the Bargainer series. I don't know too much about this, just that there's something about beads and someone has to come, the bargainer comes and gets them, and that's all I know. I've heard really good things about this. I love that I have the original covers. I know that the new ones are really cool too, but I like that I have these ones as well. So let's go to pull number 3 out of 9. All right, let's go to pull number 3 out of 9. A seasonal read. All right, so for seasonal read, this one is always hard. I don't know why I put this one on here, but it is springtime, so I think like bright colors, plants. So we're gonna go with Ashley Parker Doesn't Fail by Ashley Herring Blake. This is a romance that is the follow-up novel to Delia Green, It Doesn't Care. It takes place in the same universe with a character from that book, and I'm really excited. I've heard some really great things about it. It's queer. I couldn't ask for much more. So let's go to pull number 3 out of 9. All right, pull number 4 out of 9. This is definitely gonna fall. A gifted book. And what I'm actually gonna do for this one, which I normally do not do, but since April is my birthday month, I know I'm getting books for my birthday, so I am going to save this one, and kind of whatever I get for my birthday, I'll kind of plug this in here. So I don't normally do that, but because it is my birthday month and I know I'm getting books for gifts, we're gonna do that for this one. All right, let's go to book number 5 out of 9. All right, book number 5 out of 9. A book for a readathon. Wow, this is going really, really well. Okay, let me go find one. Okay, a book for a readathon. I may kick myself in the butt for putting this on here. For one, it's a big book. 2, the first one in this series I don't think is the strongest from what a lot of people say, but I really just want some like a guilty pleasure read. And we're gonna go with the Zodiac Academy, and I'm so scared to read this one. I do not know anything about this series really. I just know that it's like takes place at a school, I believe. And I know the first one is not the strongest, but people say they just get so caught up in this book, in this world, that they just want to just read the whole thing. So I'm gonna add this one on here. I don't know if this is a good choice, but we're gonna go with it. All right, let's go to the next pull. Okay, let's go to pull number 7 out of 9. Oh, that was not a smart pull, but it's the Buzzword Challenge. So the theme for the Buzzword Challenge, we're gonna get hosted by Kayla from Books and Lala, is emotions. Let's go find something. Oh man, this is not gonna be easy. Okay, so an emotion. This was actually really difficult. It may be a little bit of a stretch, I don't know, but we're gonna do Love on the Brain, and we're gonna say love is an emotion. This is Allie Hazelwood's newest novel after The Love Hypothesis, which I really did like. So I'm really excited to get to this one. I also do want to get to her novellas in April, so I'm gonna be reading possibly a lot of Allie Hazelwood in the next coming weeks. So we're gonna put this one on the list. Let's go to the next one. All right, pull number 7 out of 9. I do not know how this is not gonna fall. There's literally no way. Not to add an extra pull. Oh, I talked too soon. 500 plus pages. Okay. I'm okay. I'm gonna do this. I don't know. This TBR is not looking great so far. This is a book that I've tried to read multiple times. I get invested into it, and then I get bored, then I get invested, and then I get bored. But I really want to continue with the series. So we're going to go with The Crown of Gilded Bones by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is the 3rd one in the series. I loved the first 2. This one's a struggle, honestly, for most people. But I really want to get through it because I know the prequels people really like these ones. And they said that the ending of this one is really good. I'm going to have this one. I have to. We're going to go with it. All right, let's go to pull number, I think it's 8 out of 9. Okay, pull number 8 out of 9. There is no way that this is not gonna fall down. It is literally hanging on by nothing. Okay. Oh. Random color generator. Okay, jet black. We're gonna go with a indie published book to get the credit for that, extra points, and a romance. This I got off, I bought it randomly on Amazon when they had a really good like buy one get one type sale, and it's called Give Me a Reason by A.L. Jackson. This is a single dad romance. All I know, but look at this cover. Gorgeous. So yeah, we're gonna throw this one in now, and it's kind of a chunker too. It's almost 400 pages. I don't know how I'm gonna do this in the month of April. I'm really nervous. But let's go through hopefully the last pull, unless I knock this tower down. So pull number 9 out of 9. All right, last pull. I've got if this tower does not fall down, it's gonna be a miracle. Oh! Why is this blank? Okay, it's blank. It means nothing. There's nothing on it, so that means I have to pull again. All right, pull number 9 out of 9. Oh my gosh, I thought that it was too good to be true. No. Oh! This tower is literally, there's like nothing hanging on it. Cannot believe it has not fallen, but a book with no people on the cover, which will be hard for a romance. Let me go see what I have. Okay, so book with no people on the cover. We're gonna go completely different. We're gonna go with actually a host favorite, and this is Riley's favorite from Riley Marie's, and it's The Hollow Places by T. Kingfisher. I've only read one T. Kingfisher, and it was okay, but I've heard a lot of great things about The Hollow Places. A lot of people told me they think that I would like this one, so we're gonna go with this one. So yeah, let's see all the books that are on my TBRs right now. Okay, here's the pile so far, and then the gifted book as well will be needed to add to this, as well as all other books that are on my magical readathon TBR, and as well as just all the other books I want to get to. I want to get to some Sophie Lark, especially over Peace Talk weekend, because I can read those super fast. I would like to reread the Heartstopper series for Peace Talks, New Ellie, Hazelwoods, those books I would like to read, the little novellas, and there's so much other things I want to read, but this is a huge stack, and I go back to work. My maternity leave is over, so I'm going to be doing lots of reading on my lunch breaks. I'm going to have to get some audiobooks for the car rides, but I'm excited for April. I cannot wait. I just want to dive into this TBR right now. So if you're participating in Realmathon, let me know down in the comments below which team you're on. If you made it to this point in the video and you really don't have much to say, but you want to let me know that you were here, let's drop a heart for Team Cyrus. It can be any color heart. So yeah, if you want to do this crazy and chaotic journey with me, please make sure you press the subscribe button. If you're my friend on any of my other social media platforms, I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and I do have my own Patreon. All the information is linked down below. Say kind of. I'll see you next time. Bye.